my Fina loves? It's Miss Fina D coming to you all from Vina Entertainment News. Now, you already know me. Even if I don't rock with you, if wrong is wrong and right is right, and I see that someone is doing you wrong, I will still speak up and speak against it. I'm not one of those supporters where, wrong is wrong for other people, but wrong is right for the people that I support. I don't do that. So that's why even though Nene was going in and having a meltdown and threatening her co-stars for hanging with Kenya and doing all of these things, that did not lead me in a direction to support her son, ex-girlfriend claims and all of that. I was still very straightforward in my observation in that Instagram live, where I feel like the girl approach, was wrong, and in these rape allegations that she's throwing around.
Yes, he did. He did do that. And, I didn't want to come out with that because I didn't want people to label my child, in that situation. You feel me? And when I go out now, people know who I am. You know what I'm saying? People see me and they say, "Hi, Simone." They speak and everything like that because they see me on the blogs and all over the internet. You feel me? But when they see my child, I don't want people whispering and label him as, a child that was a rape child or a child that was abused, from an abusive situation. None of that shit. You feel me? So as a mother, I chose not to come out and tell people about that situation. You understand? And people bash me for it. "Oh, why you ain't say nothing then?" Da, 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 da. Because I thought about my child before I thought about myself. Okay? A lot of people don't think about that. You understand? I'm dealing with a celebrity family. So if I came out and said that shit, you feel me? That shit would have been in the media, and all this shit that's happening now wouldn't have mattered. Nobody would have even known that Nene was a snake, because all they would have been thinking about is the situation how my baby was made.
I don't blame Nene for telling her son, "You need to stay away. We have to go through the attorneys to figure out if this is your child, child support and custody agreement, and doing that custody agreement when your son is in your possession, then I will meet my grandchild and have a relationship with him. But it's not going to be through his mother and me hanging out with his mother, because you are a black man in this country throwing around the word rape, and you and a child, that's a huge accusation to make against someone." So as a mother, coming from Nene League's side, as a mother, I can 100% see why she's telling her son, "Stay away, this girl is trouble," right? I understand. So even in all of that, I was still saying, you know what? Nene approach is right. The other thing is the girl approach going around calling Nene Leaks every name in the book.
Yeah, Nene motherfucking blocked me. You feel me? She mad as fuck. Why wouldn't she be? The fuck? She been hiding this shit for a long time. Everybody fucking know that Nene a motherfucking snake. Y'all need to quit fucking taking up for that bitch, because y'all know she a motherfucking snake.
It's completely wrong because, I'm not coming to pick up your kid after you don't call me every B word and every word that rhyme with the word slur in the book. That's not going to motivate me to come and pick up the kid. In as much as the child is innocent in all of this, and, he's just so cute, and people need to put their differences aside and figure out what's best for this child, I still see Nene's side. Also, this girl have 3 kids. All her children are in her custody. She might sound ratchet and ghetto to some and all of that. That still doesn't take away that apparently she's a good enough mother, excluding the profanity, even the kids and all of that.
When motherfuckers really don't even know the whole story, you feel me? Like, y'all motherfuckers see a bitch post something on motherfucking Instagram and go off of that shit. You feel me? Like I said, Nene got a lot to do with the situation. I don't give a fuck about her being a grandmother. But like I said, she could have avoided the whole situation. You understand? She could have avoided that whole situation if she was a grandmother. You know what I'm saying? Because then I wouldn't have to do everything that I have to do. You feel me? The shit wasn't supposed to be out like it is on the blog or shit. That shit wasn't supposed to happen. You feel me? Anybody that got a baby daddy that's a deadbeat, motherfuckers bashing. You feel me? Yeah, I got 3 kids and the other baby daddies, they ain't shit on shit, you know what I'm saying? But they not from no rich family. You feel me? They do what they can. So that shit's irrelevant. People be talking about, "Oh, you got other kids and shit." Yeah, I got 2 other kids. So what? The fuck? But where are you going, dude? Where are you going? The same shit I do with Bryce is the same shit that I do with my other baby daddy. I don't know why people do that. You can't understand what the fuck that is.
It means it's a smiley face.
What? What that damn? Sunny D? Oh.
Look at my outfit now. Show them the outfit.
If you don't get your high shorts over, get your ass away from me looking crazy.
Wait. Show them this.
Dude, get the fuck out of my shit. So, move. Nobody want to see your knees. Pull your shorts down.
They're too long.
Pull your shorts down.
They're too long, see?
Okay, but that's fine.
See?
That's cool. And you ain't sagging? Oh, shit.
Somebody said, even the kid want fame. Leave him alone. You know, the end was cute. She's laughing. They're laughing. But, you know, the point still stands that the whole cursing in front of them and all of that. But I get it. Some people, you know, raise their kids differently. So who am I to say anything? I don't judge people, so do you. Things when your kids, yes, your kids are going to grow up and learn their words and things like that, you know, but as a parent, you have to have boundaries. So the whole cussing in front of them in the Instagram live and all of that, that's something, girl, no. But for the most part, she have custody of all of her kids. That means on the mother level, she's doing something great. So I'm not going to take that away from her. So the people in the comments saying Nene need to take custody away, why? Nene don't even want to see her grandkids. So why would that? You know what I'm saying? I'm not on this girl's side, but I'm just saying that part right there was just taking it too far. Now, there have to come a point with all of that behind us. This is the point of the video. There have to come a point in time in your life where you as an adult have to start behaving like one. You understand what I'm saying? Especially in a moment like this, put all the pettiness aside. This girl, as ratchet or ghetto as social media and people might say she is, and she's looking for money and a come up and all of that, there's still a child involved and there's some form of hurt there, okay? You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, now you are blocking my child's father from being in his life. Things like that. So there's some form of hurt there that have led this girl to start lashing out again. And Nene is not helping the situation as an adult. In this situation, this is not the time to be petty or use your other grandchild as a pawn. This is not the time to plaster your other grandchild all over social media as a smack in the face when your other grandchild is innocent. You know, because now her face is going to be all over every single news outlet, blog page, which is fine. But as an adult, you have to get to a point where, you know what, that girl is young, but she's still old enough to know right from wrong. But I'm going to handle this the adult way. We're going to go to court. We're going to handle it this way. I said what I said. I defended myself. But that's what I'm going to do. Let's just say that this is indeed Nene Leak's son, you know, other child. So this child is going to grow up to see that in the moment where his mom was going back and forth with his grandmother chose to be petty and post a brunch picture of her other grandchild, rubbing it in. Now let me say this, okay? Nene have every right to post her grandchild, but we all know the reason why she's posting her now. I went through her entire page. The last time she posted this little girl was like in October of last year or something like that. So we already know the reason why she's posting her now, back to back. And that is not cool. So now you want to go on YouTube Live and other places and come for this girl and saying that she's coming at you wrong. It's not your responsibility. We know that.
I just basically explained everything that happened, baby. No, I never said Nene is obligated to do anything. I know that. My baby is not Nene's obligation. But at the same time, this is what I'm going to ask you guys. If you had kids and your kid had a baby, would you not do anything for that baby? Okay, would you leave that baby out there, just let your son deal with it? But if you was a grandparent, would you not be in your grandchild's life? Like, that's what I have to ask everybody, because everybody's saying she's not obligated. It's not her responsibility. You're right. It's not her responsibility. She is not obligated at all to do anything for him. But if you had a grandkid, would you be that way? Would you leave your grandchild just out there in the world? I don't care if you rich or you broke. You understand what I'm saying? Would you leave your grandchild just out there like that? I just want to know. Would you? Because that's just stupid. That's stupid. Like, and it ain't even like...
I know that. I said that in the last video. Nene's son, laid down and slept with her. It wasn't Nene. Okay? Nene can choose to be a grandmother if she wants. It's not her responsibility. I get it. But you can't go around, okay, saying she's coming at me sideways, doing interviews and all of that, but then turn around and be petty. So if this girl jumped back on Instagram Live because of what Nene is doing, I don't blame her. You know what I'm saying? Because at this point, as the adult in the situation, you are not behaving like one. In the body language, you can see in this picture right here, the little girl is like, what is this stage mess going on? I'm sure Nene loved her granddaughter. I mean, she did this huge, photo shoot and all of that with the girls. I'm not saying there's no love there, but this right here just looks so staged. And for those of you who might say, but Vina, Nene, why are you looking so deep into this? Nene is just no. I just feel like kids should be off limit, and you shouldn't throw kids in the midst of being petty. This is not the time to rub it in that, yep, look at me, I'm a great grandmother, I'm taking care of my other granddaughter, I don't know what you're talking about. This is not the time to do that, because at the end of the day, an innocent child is involved. You know what? Simone is going about this the wrong way. I want to be my grandchild's life if that is indeed my grandchild, but it's still my choice because I did not lay down with Simone. However, we're going to allow the attorneys and the legal department handle everything, and when the time is right, I will be able to see my grandchild, okay, through my son when I'm ready. I don't have to have a relationship with Simone. That's a mature way to go about things. But using the other grandchild as a pawn and throwing her on social media, all of that, it got so bad that Nene Leakes people were going in on her. People are going in on her. Like, you have to put the pettiness aside and be the bigger person and be the adult in the situation. That's not cool to use your granddaughter and plaster her all over the internet because you want to be petty. Listen, I'm aware Simone is an adult. Nene is an adult. For those of you who might say, so Simone can be petty and disrespectful, but Nene can't. That's not what I'm saying. Two wrongs don't make a right, especially when you are the older person. I'm not excusing Simone or her age or anything, because she's a grown woman, okay? I'm just saying someone have to be the bigger person in the situation for this thing to be resolved, especially, and I sound like a broken record, but at the end of the day, sometimes you have to put all of your differences aside, because that child did not choose this mess. You understand what I'm saying? The child is innocent in all of this. That's all. But, do you people. I'm just here to report the news and give my opinion, but it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? That's it. These are emails right here that I did not include in that video, allegedly between Simone and Nene and all of that, but Nene came on that not Instagram, but YouTube Live, saying that those emails did not come from her. They were from her assistant and all of that. So this whole thing is a mess, and I know that we've come for the girl and all of those things, but through all of the drama and the mess, I want Nene, her son, and the girl Simone to remember this little adorable boy right here. And for that reason only, They all need to figure it out. And like I said, I don't want to sound like a broken record being repetitive. Go to court, get the proper documentations and paternity tests and all of that in order. Get your custody in order and move on your lives. Simone, this whole rape allegation things, those are serious allegations, okay? And in all of that, she's still saying that she's not going to prevent her child's father from seeing her child.
So I didn't say nothing. And yes, I still am willing to co-parent with him because that's his father. My child needs his father in his life, regardless of the situation that me and him go through, me and his mother go through. That's still his daddy. But at the same time, he's not doing it. He's not doing a damn thing for my child. And he's not around because of his mother. He sends me text messages, like I said earlier in the live. He called me in the bathroom hiding because he's not supposed to talk to me. He's not allowed to talk to me. You know what I'm saying? So he hides and sneaks and calls.
Whether she's lying or telling the truth, whatever the case might be, she's still saying, I'm not one of those children's mother because I'm mad and want to be petty. I'm going to go ahead and put that towards my kid and block the father. You see that a lot. Mothers not allowing fathers who want to be there from seeing their kids because they're either mad that they still want to be with a man, mad that he moved on, or just mad, period. So they allow that anger to go ahead and hurt their child. In all of this hurt, no money, meal ticket, whatever her reason for all of this happening, she is still saying, I still want my child to have a relationship with the dad. So that in itself, through all of the mess she's doing, I commend her for that one, because most of the time it's the other way around, where the mother is mad about something. So you're not going to see a kid because I'm mad. So the fact that she's still open right there is enough for Bryce to then man up, go through the proper channels, get everything settled, and be a dad. But Nene, chill on the pettiness, sweetheart. This is not the time to be using your granddaughter. And so don't get mad when this girl get upset and hop back on social media and go off. Because at this point, Nene is baiting her. She's hoping that she will grab it so that she can go off again, and Nene can probably have more evidence to use against her, whatever the case might be. But this innocent little girl right here should not be used as a pawn in the pettiness and having her face all over the place, because that's exact. Nene Leakes show off her other granddaughter to prove you don't have nothing to prove. These are some of the comments here from people going in on Nene based on her actions. I always love to get into what social media is talking about. So after Nene posted this email, alright, so you have people, oh boy, I'm glad the great messy baby mama drama isn't old enough to see this. Then that would be the beginning of causing psychological and internal pain of feeling neglected, which is common in our Black household. And it sucks because this isn't a situation you created. Nene is so petty and an evil heart. You doing this to bleep with the other girl about your new grandbaby. Grow up. Every week you have a new victim you messing with. And there you go. I didn't say her name. It always comes out somewhere, somehow, someone tag Kenya. This person wrote, the other girl thought she could scheme and plot her way to success and use a child to get it, and you're worried about Nene celebrating her granddaughter. You must have attempted to trap a man and failed as well. Why you sympathize with that child abuser. Person responded, doesn't matter what would Jesus do. That's kids stuff. Nene have to be bigger than that mess. A child is involved. My point exactly. You know, Nene, granddaughter, the mother, she too, she's young. She's young and she have the mindset, you know, if Nene wants to be in my child's life, I'm not going to cause no drama. If that was me, nah, Nene, you're not about to plaster my child's face all over the internet right now. No, you can take her, but please don't post no pictures, none of that, because she's going to be all over the blogs, and you're in the blogs right now as being a deadbeat, allegedly, grandmother. Don't use my child as a pawn. But that girl does not like the idea that her high school sweetheart, who she's been going back and forth with for years before the fame and money, left her for someone else, and then got that person pregnant, and there's a child involved, and that person is all over the blogs and all of that. She's very mad. So she's right there with Nene. Absolutely, use my daughter. Let's go ahead and get that B word mad, But it's sad that this innocent child have no clue what's going on and is being used as a pawn in all of this. So let's go ahead and read more comments. So you only care about one of your grandbaby? Where is your grandson Blaze? So we just going to forget about the other grandbaby, I guess. Nene is so petty and an evil heart. You doing this to bleep with the other girl and buy a new grandbaby. Grow up. Okay, I already read that. Stage, you are fake and predictable. Little girl looks like she don't even bleep with you. Sounds like your son has a lot of babies. Unfortunate what drugs can do. And there go Carlos King, the ex-executive producer of The Real House of Atlanta, or Briasia is so gorgeous. All right, and this one, I'm sorry, Nene, but why your hair look better than hers? I'm sorry, I don't care who don't like it. Just like you. Go ahead and read the rest. Not her child, her grandkid. The mother and father should be addressed about how that's not true. I do think whoever she's with at the time is responsible for that matter, but I happen to think her hair is just fine. She's a little girl. That's not true. Don't go out if the child look I'm not saying Nene grandchild look a mess. No, I'm just saying based on these comments, you don't take a child out looking a certain way because that's how mom and dad dropped them off. Like, that logic is the craziest thing to me. Can't ignore your innocent, precious grandson. The person mean they are all God's children. I'm here for it. Team Petty. Okay, there you go. Sweet pictures with your Glen Bay. Beautiful cuteness overload, Brie, on her. So cute. Just letting you guys know, I'm not just going to focus on the negative comments. There were people in the comments also being nice. Okay. This one, I hope the 1-year-old gets this kind of treatment as well. After all, she means he, innocent in whatever the adults have going on. There's two sides to every story, but if it's true that you treat that child the way the mom claims, you really need to grow up. You may be rich in money, but you are spiritually dead. I surely hope this isn't a post to rub it in the other child's mother face. Other child's mom face. It is. If it is, you better believe that karma is real. I love Nene, but it just seems to me that she has a hard heart. She always notice the BS, but your minions are blinded by your slick ways. Yet you folks hate on Kenya. Hell, Nene is the same damn way. Why you gotta bring Kenya and stuff? That hair is a hot mess, and they had the nerve to throw a crown on it. That's how I know Nene posted these pics to be petty with the other baby mama. She couldn't even wait to get the child's hair done. Shame on you, Nene, using that child like that. She posted this pic to spite the other baby mamas. Nene is petty as hell. Okay, girl, you are the best, but stop it. That girl gonna try and kill your bleep now. What about my baby? So this is people coming on Mo's page. Simone, okay. Why are you antagonizing Nene though? I understand going after the son, but why Nene? She's a grandmother who has no legal obligation to you or your son. She responded, I'm not. People are making Nene the root, and she isn't. They ask questions about her instead of the real story, which is my son and Bryson. Nene isn't an issue to me. She just needs to stop lying about who I am. You made Nene the root. Every post is about how you're going to expose her. No, the word made it about her. I said Nene is your mom. You're so silly. So what's next? She's so contradicting because But yeah, man, I'm gonna go ahead and end it here, my Vina loves. I'm wishing you all an amazing day. Thank you all for the love and support. If you're not subscribed to the channel, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Go ahead and leave this video a thumbs up. Also turn notifications so when I do post, you're aware that I posted. And I will see you all in the comment section. Remember to always have the God bless attitude, which is being positive at all times and seeing the good in every situation. Have a great day, guys. God bless.